Good morning again. Another journal, this one called Direct to Source, re the Techno-Grid. And it's from 4/14/2010, the second one of that day, and the Mayan day is 10 Flint. Now, this is a long journal. It went to 11 pages. I'm not reading it all. I'm going to exclude a big chunk in the middle, and you'll see why as we go on. Most of my journals are just 2 pages, maybe 3. Well, Source has done it up neatly today, starting last night actually. That's when, on arriving home from my Little Rock trek to pick up my computer cord and get reconnected to the net, I returned to quite something else. Yet again, my computer, though plugged in, is not connecting to the internet. Quite interesting, only this time with a twist. My phone line is down as well. All it delivers is a fast, busy tone. No dial tone for me. Nope. Source wants me quite isolated here in these beautiful woods, at least for the moment. Let's find out why. Okay, Source, are you doing any talking there? I'm sure listening here. Don't have anything else but you and the bird song to listen to. Well, there's the radio and recordings, but that's not real. That's not Source. Who wants to waste time on those? So, beloved Source, may I have some guidance here, please? And then my fingers froze on the keys. Something began going on inside. Continue still, right at my middle, in the heart. It feels there's a weighty presence there who's expanding out, filling my breast. I feel my vibration change, my frequencies. It's getting higher. I feel an adjustment being made inside of me. This may take some time. There, my eye fell onto a plant whose new growth was withering. So I went and watered that, fertilized it too. Now, to check back in. Hello, Source. Am I ready yet to receive you? I feel you there, or feel the change within my chest. It feels all different there, like it's inhabited by something massively heavy and dense with strength, energy, or something. Hard to put words to. Anyway, beloved Source, can I be a receiver now and pick up your words? You can, my daughter. I am pleased with you, with your attempts to receive and, yes, rescue me from oblivion. From the oblivion of not existing for you, not talking, speaking to you every day, in every way, as you know I do. This more direct communication is nice too. It is something you are now ready for, so type on. Yes, you're right. I've isolated you here on your acres. I wanted you all to myself. Is that selfish? Well then, let's be selfish, shall we? Let's enter the one self and abide there together for a bit, for a while. Yes, I want you out of that technological soup. I want this more often than you do, it appears. Appearances deceive, however. I know your inner self. She does too want you out of that goo. We had to extract you this way. If it was up to you, it would never happen. The goo in the soup, it's too sticky, keeps you bound. Yes, I know, you hardly indulge in it compared to others, but that doesn't matter. We still had to extricate you. You couldn't do it alone, unaided. Do you see? Of course you do. You feel it too, my daughter. Feel throughout your form now this clarity that I bring. Again, my hands stopped on the keyboard. They didn't go on. I just paused, rested. I feel now this difference in my form and awareness. There's a unity somehow, a oneness, a wholeness, and an I-ness about it. There's no scattering of energies. It's like we're all one somehow. It's different. Words can be challenging to muster. Okay, dear Source, yes, I do feel quite different. So, this isn't all just due to your presence here with me then? This is at least partly due to the absence of anything wireless, anything technological beyond the computer just being on? Is that it? Yes. Stay in your heart. Center back there now. Wow. Hands stopped again. This is the most different, distinctive communication I've yet received. There's no way of putting it into words. Just feel it, please. There's a power, inherent commandingness in it, beyond anything in my experience thus far. Okay, I've gathered back. Will you speak? Yes. Take these words down carefully, for they're my own. You are meant to render, to give planetary service. Not you alone, but you are one designated for this level of service. To do this, it requires that you isolate yourself out to a certain extent from the planetary soup, the miasma that penetrates your form, or that would if you let it. I have helped you to remain isolated from this practically from birth. Your life as a loner, as you've recently surmised, was no accident. So, let's top it off by your full service. This full service cannot be rendered if you remain hooked into the Techno-Grid as much as you do. It is that simple. Sense the clarity of this communication. This you are not able to do when linked up to the other. Yes, there is will and intent of the darker sort behind creation and maintaining of the Techno-Grid. It is the clear will and intent of the dark side to prevent you from accessing Source. It's that simple, dear. It really is. Their nets, the miasma, render you quite helpless to plug into these higher frequencies, to your own Source. For yes, I am you on much higher levels. Yes, you feel now the line of connection coming down from above, down through the crown chakra to the base, don't you? This, in addition to the heavy presence, as you called it, in your chest. Stay centered there. You're doing fine. I will require you, if it's planetary service you want to render, to only link up to the Techno-Grid on a limited basis. Yes, you may hook up daily, dear, but for short periods only. Else you'll destroy our ability to have this level of communication. Do you see? Yes, I do. I assent. I now set both will and intent to serve in this manner. Thank you so much for bringing me both this lesson and this blessing. It is huge. Yes, my daughter. Huge blessings wait to rain down on the masses too, individually, whenever they're ready.